Hello there, my beautiful people. How are we doing today? Hello, Schmick. Thank you for checking your weather forecast and for gambling already. Also, I'm trying to have a casino night here and I'm wearing this. Come on. I was going to do my makeup and dress like nicer, uh, but I'm not feeling really good today. So I'm not doing that. So it's not that bad. I would be slightly annoyed if I actually, oh, I'm picking, if I actually dressed up and did my makeup and had to wear the fish hat. Today we have gambling. Hello, Bach boy. I'm not saying that correctly, probably. I know that Tina always struggles with that, and I feel like I'm gonna struggle with her name too. But hello, it's good to see you here today. We have gambling today. You can gamble every 3 minutes. Um, close enough? Okay. Can I just say boy? Bach, boy. Boy. Is that good? Ishad might be appropriate today then. For not feeling well? I mean, maybe, actually. Boy or Bach. Okay, I'm gonna call you boy. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, boy. How are you? How are you doing? We have gambling. Overall, we have like a currency here, which are weather coins. You can get one weather coin each stream in the channel points. And since today, you can gamble them. And then after you gamble them, or you just gathered 20 or 50 coins, you can buy a weather. And that means that I will crochet that weather. And we are here today for me trying to figure out patterns for every single thing because I decided that I want to make the patterns. So far, wait, let me start with this. I have this. It's beautiful. I know. I was just like trying to figure out how to do certain things, and it probably doesn't tell you anything, and it barely tells me anything, but we'll figure it out. This is what I did so far. I also have my yarn. Also, I was like thinking whether I should buy yarn for it or just use yarn that I have. And I thought that if I'm going to use yarn that I have, number one, I'm going to use up yarn that I have because I don't like my stash. I would like to get rid of everything that I have, but also I don't like throwing out things, so I want to use it up. So I want to use up my stash, and then I'll want to buy new, better yarn. But when I look into my stash today, before the stream, I realized that I hate my stash, and I don't like what we have here. But I have found some. So we have some blues for like rain and maybe clouds. I realized I don't really have white. This is only white that I have. That's like appropriate size. I have some like yellows, orange, the reds and pinks. I'm gonna do rainbow with it because I don't have all colors of the rainbow. Definitely not in the same size. So the first rainbow is gonna be pink and red. And I think tomorrow I will go to a craft store and I will buy like yarn that I will actually use for the rest of them. So only today you can get a weird color of something. Let me read the chat. Better than a slap in the face with a wet fish. Kind of feel like somebody did that to me today, but let's not think about that. We also have, that's not all, because I wanted to like have the casino gives me a luxurious vibe. I don't know if it should, because that's usually where you lose your money, but I got some macarons that are chocolate. I don't know if they're good actually. I never tried them before, but I like macarons. And I have wine. I don't actually have wine. This is tea, but I put it in a wine glass, in a wine glass to make it look like it's wine. Doesn't have a color of wine. It has a color of like homemade wine. I don't know if you guys came across homemade wine. I feel like generation of like my grandparents, they made wine. I I hit the mic. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out this. I have an occasion. I've had an occasion to try that type of wine, and it kind of has this color. Like black tea is often used for whiskey on TV. Is it? I didn't know. That's a fun fact. Okay, and we'll try to do those things. I have never actually made a pattern. Also, my face is so bright. Maybe I should get rid of the light. Is it better? Not really. I think it's from the window. But I don't think that blacking out my room is a good idea right now. So we'll have to deal with what we have right now. Also, tell me, how's your week or how was your weekend? How are you? Also, I have no idea where to start. Maybe I don't know what's gonna be the easiest. I know that sun and star are going to be similar to each other, so maybe that's where I want to start. Also, I have this in the back, the garland. It has, you can't really see them well, but it has like balls at the end. Wait, this finger, this finger, this finger, balls at the end. Yeah, but I'm gonna put everything that I crochet on the strings. I'll be lurking as I work. Okay, thank you for lurking. Try with the sun. I can try with the sun. Let's see. This is the only yellow that I have. It's like yellow and white, but it's fine. Also, kind of looks greenish a little bit. Oh, you're not really lucky, Schmick. I can show you like the probability of everything, so you know it's not rigged. Where's my OBS? No, that one. This one. Not that. Can you see it? Yeah, so I mean, there's a good chance to lose money, but I thought I had those things like a lot less, but then I thought that it's gambling. You're supposed to, I mean, maybe not supposed to, but usually you lose money when you're gambling. So I like brought it up a little bit. You overall have 31% that you're going to lose and 69 that you're not going to lose. And I did not mean to make it 69, believe it or not. Noise. But overall, when I was trying it, but not really since I have lost. When I was trying it, I went bankrupt twice, and I tried it, I don't know, 7 times maybe. So yeah, I'm also not very lucky. Which hook I should use? Let me use a 5. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the star first. I want the star to have, I don't like that, like 5 triangles, points. Is that what it's called? 5 points. So I will try to do a repeat of 5 here. I'm also gonna do double crochets just so it works up quicker. Also, I did like close to no research about it because I opened TikTok. I'm like, okay, how many magic circles you have to put in a, not how many stitches you have to put in a magic circle to make it perfectly round. And I watched some kind of video and it was like 24. I'm like, no. And I turned off TikTok. So that's that's how much I prepared for today. But it will be fine, right? Although I am at 5. Is this a magic? Not magic. Oh, and I was making treble crochet. Oh, there we go. You have 10 now. You're halfway there to get something. Sympathy win. I wish I could do that. Also, I have figured out that there's more that I can do. There are some kind of games because I'm using Mix It Up. It's like a bot made for streamers that adds like fun things to do. And I found out that there are games in there. There are some like bets and stuff. So I will definitely look into that. I don't know if I'll do it before the next stream, but soon, definitely. Yes, you can gamble. Oh, you can't like put in how much you want to gamble. You gamble all that you have overall. That's also something that I wish I could figure out how to do, but I don't. Maybe with the games, because I did the gambling that I did it like very around. Can you say it like that? I'm like translating a Polish word, but not like straightforward. I just found something and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. So maybe there is a better way to use it. Wait, let me count how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, I might actually put 20. Maybe 15. Also, I have bad news, but I was trying to do something. I mean, I am trying to do something like behind the scenes. I don't want to say what it is because I was hoping for like a big reveal when I'm done. And today I found out that I might not really be able to do that, or at least not in a way that I would like it to be happening. That is one of two things that made me have a pretty bad mood right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, I think 15 is enough. Good thing you didn't hype it up then. Yeah, I didn't say anything about it yet because I knew that it's a lot of work. Like, I prefer to hype things up when I know that like I'm gonna finish it in a week or something like that. There's like a saying that goes like work in silence and then your success is going to talk for itself or something like that. I don't know, something about working with in silence, and that's what I'm trying to do. I, you're trying to make a huge purchase. Why am I picking constantly? Yeah, if you don't put in a number of the amount, you will just buy one. But you don't even have 20 yet. Right? You have 10. Yeah. You'll get there. Okay. This is how far I'm in. Also, I made myself a little guide here of how big I want it, because all of this is being held by tape. So it's not very sturdy. So I also cannot put like a lot of weight on it. I was wondering if I could abuse it, but 100 coins. First thing you're trying to do is abuse it. And thankfully, like Mix It Up has its own, like I didn't have to do anything. They immediately have like those, they are not guidelines, like stops. You can win maximum 20 coins. So you have 1% to do that. But if you're lucky and you do that 10 times in a row, you're there, you know? Also, you can win, I don't know if you noticed that, you can win like the weathers also in the, yeah, that also not gonna, that's also not gonna work. There you go. See, you're on a win streak now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, okay. But if I do it, I don't know what I should do. Let me show you. It's like half of the size that I want it to be. And I don't know if I should do another round of these, of double crochets around, and then do the spikes. But wait, I need the spikes to be big. Okay, we're not doing spikes then. Spikes. My nose is itchy. My nose is so itchy recently. I don't know what's happening, but I don't appreciate it at all. Okay, let me try to do a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, and then in the next one I'll try to, no, that's a double crochet, I'll try to do a treble, is that enough? I added one chain. Is it meant for thicker yarn? What? If you're talking about this is like the guide that I made for myself, like how big I want the pieces to be in the end, so that they are not too big for the garland. And I'm already like half of the size of it. That's what I meant. I'm doing a chain one, hoping that it will give me a spike, but I don't know if I don't need, maybe I'll do chain two. Okay, now double crochet and half double crochet and a single crochet. This is how we're looking. Not perfect, but I feel like if somebody would just like hold it there, it would be good. But I'd say not bad. Not like no. We listen and we don't judge, Mick, here. Don't worry. Also, I am really, don't tell me it's flower shaped. It's supposed to be star shaped. But I don't know how to make it like straighter. I'm not straight. How am I supposed to be able to do something that is straight? I'll do all of them and we will decide if it looks too flowery or enough star shaped. Maybe I'll try to do now with one chain. Maybe I just put too many chains in there, you know? Oh, definitely not. The one on the top is the one that I made right now, and one on the side is the one that I made, the first one. So this one is definitely more spiky than this. So this is not it. I'm sure when you join the triangles, it look more star shaped. Join the triangles. I'm not gonna join them. They will. Huh? Are you thinking about like uh, doing something like granny square? I'm not sure what you mean with joining the triangles. Armor. Oh, I mean, there's still a chance of it looking like a flower still. I said still twice. Doesn't matter. I could block it, but I have nothing to block stuff because it was just one triangle joined to a circle rather than 5 triangles. Well, I hope you're right. Now I have 2 triangles. I think it's looking quite star-shaped. I will be like pressing the edges to make it star-shaped. There we go. Okay, I hope that everything is going to be as easy as this star. But also, if it will, we will have a very short stream. So I don't know. Shmik, did you do anything interesting this weekend? I was working. I had a pretty good day at work. I also started to get really worried about my back. So my back has been hurting for some time now. It's not like hurting all the time, but from time to time, especially in the evenings, it will get to a point where I can't really sit down. I either have to sit down in a very weird way or preferably lay down. And at first, I thought that I just like strained my back a little bit and it will go away. But that thought happened probably over 2 weeks ago. And since it has been over 2 weeks, I'm starting to get worried that it's not going to go away. Well, it's clearly not going away. And I was in Hannah's stream yesterday, Newbie Hannah, and I talked about it. And both Hannah and one other person in the chat told me to go visit like a physio or a chiro. And that made me worried because I was thinking that like I can deal with it myself, right? So yesterday I started doing some exercises. Yesterday I did like for good posture, and today I started to look for exercises for strengthening the upper back because it is happening in the upper back, like a little bit below shoulder blades, like that one spot. So I'm giving myself some time to try do it myself. Also because I'm pretty sure that physio is pretty expensive, and I'm also pretty sure that the insurance that I have is not gonna cover it. So in Poland we have like an international, not international, national insurance that almost everybody has. But it's pretty shit. I mean, it's like, how do you say it? I don't know. It doesn't cover certain things. Like it barely covers any dental stuff. And I'm also pretty sure it's not gonna cover that. I do know a doctor, and I will hopefully see them tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then in 2 days, and I will talk with them about it, whether or not that insurance would be able to cover anything. Because if so, then I'm going. But if not, then I will be trying myself. Not at all, mostly uncomfortable from shoulder pain and not getting sleep. Why are you not getting sleep? Are you doing it to yourself or you just can't sleep? Core training. I mean, I just looked up like upper back strengthening exercises at home, something like that. And I found, I'm pretty sure a physio who was like showing some exercises, and I started doing them. And in certain exercises, I could feel that like that spot hurt, but like the way your muscles hurt when you train them. So I could feel that the muscles around that spot are hurting. So if it is what I think it is, which is the fact that my back is just very weak because I don't do exercises and I sit by my desk probably like 14 plus hours a day because I like everything I do by my desk besides like sleeping. Mm, then I should be good. But also, I don't know shit about that stuff, so I might be completely wrong, you know? Feeling the burn after the exercises or when you start them? Like while you're doing them. So more after, I think. I think after, like you start using the muscle and you like get to a point when it's starting to hurt. I don't know how to explain it better. But it's not like as you're starting, it's because you started using it. Like how your legs hurt when you walk for too long. It's just that my back muscles are very weak, so they start hurting very early. So I think it's more when you're using them. Will I win the yarn chicken? Oh, see, if I had those games ready, we could do a bet whether or not I will yarn whether or not I will win the yarn chicken. I think I still don't know what exactly it is it, but I think that's what it could be. And then some people would get points if they chose correctly. Okay, I did win the yarn chicken. Why I like it so much? It's so cute. Oh my god. I love it actually. Oh my god, I'm so happy with that. Okay, I just need to, what do I need to do? Like slip stitch it here. Can you do several repetition before it starts feeling sore? Yes. Yes, but just not too many. Okay, the only problem is that it is like kind of like wiggly because I did put a lot of how do you say it? I did put multiple stitches of the second round into the first round, and that's what makes it wiggly, but I don't know if it's a problem for me. Okay, I have the first star. Somebody can win or redeem a star weather. Okay, I'm looking at it and I'm starting to not be happy about the fact that it's wiggly. I'm wondering what I could do. I could put more stitches into the base, but there's a chance that the base will start to like get wiggly. Okay, let me leave that for now. Maybe I will work on it either later or behind the scenes. We'll see. Probably behind the scenes because I don't think I will finish everything. We overall have 6 things to do, and I am starting with the easiest ones. So I'm just gonna weave in the edges so I don't have to do it later. Next, I think I will do the sun because it should be pretty similar. Similar. Is okay. Uh, the only thing is that I want to do more spikes. From someone that doesn't crochet, would it have anything to do with tension on the outer stitch? The fact that it's wiggly, you can like how do I explain it? I could do the inner stitches looser and it would like make the outer stitches have more space. I can't really do I don't know where the accents come from today. I can't really do the outer stitches tighter because that's still like stitch has to have a certain thickness to it, right? Because there is like yarn in it multiple times weaved in. You know what I mean? Mm. So I could try to make space for it if I did the center looser, but the thing is, because I want to use this pattern multiple times in the future, and I'm also thinking about like being able to release this pattern. I don't know if I will, if like patterns of all of them, like a group pattern or something. I don't necessarily think about like charging for it too much, but I think it would be pretty cool to have my own pattern that would be released and that people could use, especially that it has to do with like my whole brand of weather. I don't want to rely on tension. So I would rather perfect it in a way where I, for example, add more stitches and then you can have like the same tension doing the whole thing. Does it make sense? So yeah, it's good for now because I also don't want to have, I don't want to spend the whole stream just doing one thing. And I know that making a pattern by yourself can be time consuming. Maybe not, I know, but I can guess. So I would like to just kind of get the idea of what I want to do. And then in my free time, I can perfect it. Okay, there we go. I think it's so cute. Besides the fact that it's wrinkly. But I like it. I wish I could, I don't know, hang it there or something. Also, I'm thinking because we have this still from the first stream. And I think, there we go. You're so close. And with this, I was hoping that it's gonna, I don't even know how to call it, like become a legend or something. I don't know how to call it better. About Time for Loss. Don't say that, you're gonna manifest it. Don't say that. Should we do Schmick? Do I do the sun the same yellow? Or do I do it orange? Or I have this like beigey gold combination. Which one? A story. Yeah, just something that like people will want to have their flower on it. But the thing is, I have no idea how to like make it that story. Orange, okay. Because I know that it has to come from me, but like, how am I supposed to do that? Like, I did that during the first stream, and I have the channel point redeem, but the thing is, if there is somebody new in the channel and they see a channel point redeem for 10,000 points, it's like, okay, I don't have that. And also nobody's talking about it. So like, also how am I supposed to talk about it when nothing is happening with it? Should I just go on every stream like, hey, keep your channel points to get a flower? I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like I did a much better job with what is behind me, also because it's on theme, because it's my own currency, and I can like advertise my own currency by telling you to doing the daily redeem and by doing the gambling. So I think that, I really hope, because it's my second try. So I really hope it works, but I hope this will grow to like being that thing where people are trying to get. Obviously not everybody, but I know that I would like something like that, and that means that there are definitely also other people who would like that. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm thinking about like doing a sale on those flowers, but the thing is, I need like an occasion. Maybe I don't need, but I would like to have an occasion. And I looked up an International Flower Day, but on that's in January, and I don't want to wait another 9 months to do that. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. Also, we did pass first day of spring, so I don't know, maybe last day of spring or something, and I will make them like, I don't know, 1,000 channel points or 500 channel points, because I think I have like 50 of those flowers already made. So I'm just gonna make all of the 89, and hopefully they can be purchased throughout like, I don't know, a few streams, and I can have a finished lights. Awards are fun addition to the stream. I also like them. That is something that I really look, maybe not really, but every time I watch a new channel, I always look into their channel points to see what they have. And I'm kind of sad that all the big streamers don't have anything fun. I remember like so I had a Twitch phase 3 years ago, 4 years ago, during COVID. Mm, and I remember that then people had like big streamers. There we go. You only had 5% chance of getting 5 coins. That's pretty good. And you're over 20. I remember somebody had like for a certain amount of channel points, they would give a sub to they would gift a sub to a person who redeemed it, or for half of those points they had a 50% like gamble on either getting the subscription or not getting. And I wish more people did stuff like that, but so far I have not found like a single bigger streamer. Now I want to ramble, gotta keep gambling. I mean, it's your money, and do with it whatever you want. But you can lose. There is bankrupt here. Should I do bankrupt? Like smaller probability? That the probabilities are also something that I just made up. However, I thought it fits. So I don't know if they're like good or not. I did 15 on this guy, 15 stitches in the center, and I want the sun to have 7 of the spikes, and they're going to be smaller. So I'm thinking about doing 14, then doing second round that will either have 21 or 28 stitches, and then on that I will do the spikes. I would prefer 21, but I don't know if 21 is not gonna like curl to the inside. Keeping flat is like the hardest part of this whole thing. Back to 0 would be rough because there is nothing left to gamble. I mean, you can still gamble with 0. If you gamble with 0 and you get like a -1, 2, 5 or whatever, nothing happens. Or like if you had, for example, 3 and you got -5, also nothing happens. If you don't have enough coins for it to like what is the opposite of add? Like take away from you, nothing is gonna happen. You're gonna like lose that round of um, gambling. You will have to wait another 3 minutes, but like nothing else is gonna happen. Bankrupt is the worst thing. But also, if you have 0, there is a chance of double. Okay, you're doing good now. I mean, I hope you get to the rainbow. Although I was kind of hoping that the rainbow is gonna be like a lot later. But I do wish you luck. It would be cool to like start having things behind me. How many stitches do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 4 more. I feel like I was talking about something and I don't remember what it was. There is one, you have 5% of getting it, of doubling your points. Like if you doubled your points now, or I don't expect to get to it. Why not? You have to believe in yourself. Point redeems? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean like channel point redeems you were talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I just wish bigger people had more channel points, especially since I feel like it is a very cool way for people who can't put money into streamers to interact with the streamers. I remember I was watching, I think it was Zuma from Hermitcraft, and he was talking about how watch streaks are a cool way for people to show support without using money, and I agree with that. But I think just more fun is channel points. And also with channel points, you don't have to be there for every stream because sometimes you're just busy, you know, life happens. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know, maybe it's lack of novelty because channel points have been like available for such a long time that the big streamers don't care about it anymore. Maybe also viewers don't care about it and it's just me. I don't know. But I also have this thing where if somebody's doing something and I want to do a channel point redeem where they have to do something, I feel bad and I feel like I'm interrupting their stream. What is happening with my voice? It is indeed. Anyone can contribute to the stream, and spending the time to get the points and lets you understand the stream. Also lets you understand the stream. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I like it and I want to have it. Okay, I'll try to do 21 first. I'm hoping for 21 instead of 28, because if I do 21, then I will have 3 stitches to do each spike, and I feel like that will let me make like tighter, better looking spikes than if I had 4 stitches. That's the same reason why I don't really love the idea of making 20 stitches in here, because I feel like putting all of those stitches, like stitches of the second row, into 3 stitches of the first row, just make them like, you know, like put together better. Okay. I need to focus because I'm slacking off with this. Maybe I should start like a petition of bring back cool channel point redeems or something. But also, on the other hand, okay, I see. Let me show you. Do you see what's happening here? Like it's not flat by any means. So I think 21 is not gonna, what? I can flatten it. So divide better into making a triangle. Yeah, I mean, what I mean is mostly that I can put a lot of stitches together, which just, if I have too much space, the stitches are going to be like separated, and I feel like that's gonna just not look good. But also, it's very thin line between stitches looking good and being flat and stitches looking good and not being flat, which is what happened here. Damn it, I remember a streamer talking about why that happens and how to prevent it. The wiggling and this is the amount of stitches. That's all that it is. Okay, I'm still hoping that I can do 21 here. Also, I'm pretty sure that I have too big, my hook is too big for this yarn, but I want to do everything with the same hook, so later I can use the same, like one yarn and one hook for everything. What I was trying to say is that I think another thing about the channel point redeems is that I think we talked about it when it comes to overlays and stuff, but I think bigger streamers just don't have to do those things to keep viewers watching. Like, big part of making those things is the fact that your viewers were engaged with it, and hopefully that will make them want to stay for either stay or stay for longer, which I'm also doing that because I just enjoy doing it, but also like I know that that is also something that can happen, you know, like the fact that people will stay for longer. And I would be lying if I said that I don't care about it, because I do. And yeah, I think just the bigger streamers, they just know that they have a loyal audience already, big loyal audience. So they don't need to do that. They don't need to make cute overlays. They don't need to have fun channel point redeems. they know that they will have people that will come to them and will watch them and will support them and stuff like that. And also maybe just the fact that they have other things to do, like, I don't know, brand deals, having their own companies and stuff like that, which smaller streamers don't have. So we can put the time into those like small things. Interactivity can help with community growth. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, and they just don't need that. Okay, I made this, but it is, you can kind of see it is going up. I was hoping that maybe it won't, but it definitely is. So I need to unravel all of that. Have you been able to catch an Evan and Caitlin stream lately yet? They have been doing Minecraft again. I've seen something, but I think they're streaming usually at the time where I'm about to go to sleep. Mm. I have seen some. I have seen a little bit of their stream of, what is it called? It's like a new game of renovating. Is it called Cozy? Something like that. So I've seen a little bit of that. But also I have a problem where usually when, like, for me it's evening, a lot of people are streaming, like a lot of people who I really want to watch. And I would say they are just like not up there for me. I would rather watch like a mutual, usually a mutual. So yeah, maybe just choosing somebody else. But I wouldn't say I have seen them that often. Also, we will have ads. So remember to drink water, get some snacks, take your medication if you need to. Go stretch, touch some grass, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. And we are back, and I am back to my flower crown. Also, I started to realize that this flower crown might have served its life because I told you I have been wearing it every single day for like 2 years or something when I was in school, and now I am also wearing it every stream, and I think you can kind of tell that it has been used a lot. So maybe I will have to buy a new one. But I really like this one. I had different flower crowns, and they were never like as good as this one. I think it's worth watching the Twitch live stream at the start before they start recording for YouTube. Gives you better taste of live streaming with higher numbers. The streams that I have watched of them, I see what you told me about the fact that they are good with when it comes to interacting with their viewers, even though they have a higher number. I see that too. I wouldn't say they read every single message because I don't think they are able to, uh, because they have like 500 viewers every stream. But I do see that they like read a certain message and answer to a certain message, and they don't do the thing that I was talking about when we were talking about Evan and Caitlin, where I feel like big streamers, they kind of ask a question and they see that, you know, most of the chat just says yes, and they take that as an answer. But another person, I think Zuma, again from the Hermitcraft, I think he's also pretty good at it. Yeah, I don't know if, again, not every message, but I have seen that he like answers a specific message that is in the stream. Sometimes even have like has a little conversation with somebody. So it does happen. Maybe it's also because there's still a difference between having 500 viewers and 4,000, where like being like, I don't know, top 100 or whatever, where you have like thousands of viewers every stream, you're like, even if you tried, you wouldn't be able to read a message that's longer than 3 words because you would just, you know, get lost in the chat. But yeah, I agree that they do read the stream, do read the chat. No, they don't, but it is a good spread. I agree. I think if I was more of a chatter in a bigger streamers chats, I would like feel good being in their chat. You know what I mean? Might need to design one yourself flower crown. That would be nice, but that feels kind of hard. Now it's brewing in my head. I could just buy a few fake flowers and stick them to like wire. So the way this is made, let me show you. You can see my flat hair. Don't look at it. That is just wire with like green paper on it. I have that. It's like a green, what is it called? Like flower shop tape. I don't know. But I have that tape. And it's just wire, and it has like flowers, fake flowers stick to it. And they have a little backing of just a material so that it doesn't stick to the head. But I can even, I don't know if you will be able to see it, not really. But I guess that is just like a hot glue or something. Yeah, and just this at the end. I think this is the reason why I like this flower crown so much, is that it's adjustable. Every single other one that I had was either a like a rubber band, and it would like pick up my hair like that because it would slip, or it was just one shape and it was oh no, Schmick, I'm so sorry. I hope you can get it back soon. So I was right about this. Actually hilarious. I feel bad because I'm worried that like you feel bad. I could definitely make it. I would just have to find few fake flowers that I like. I do have wire. I don't have like thick wire. I have thinner wire. I can find thicker wire. Done. That was fun. Okay, I'll try to not feel that way then. Uh, and I just need a. Okay, next stream we are making a new flower crown. We're not, but I might actually. So I don't know if I told you before or not, but I think I will go to my favorite craft store tomorrow because I have to buy something. Could you use a headband of some kind? I don't really want a headband because headband hurts your head. I would rather make it exactly the way this is, which is just wire. I have headbands. I bought 5 headbands so that I can do all the headband designs that I want to do for stream. Uh, could you make something that attaches to your heads? That's an idea. That would be really cute. I've seen people make like a little leaf that like crochet a little leaf that like sticks up here in the center. Just uses hair clips. I could definitely use like just small hair clips and go around because I have like this is small. I could definitely do that, but I think I would prefer to have this because this hides the fact that I have very flat hair, and that is something that I don't like about my hair, that it gets really flat. So this definitely hides it better. If I had it on my headset, you can like see my hair, but it kind of looks like a crown now. I could just make both, you know. I actually haven't used, so I'm like budgeting. I have weekly budget. I have not used my weekly budget this week yet, so maybe I will spend it on fake flowers. We'll see. But now that I talked with you about it, I actually think that like remaking this could be pretty easy, and I think that I could even buy everything or almost everything at my craft store. Did it? They definitely have thicker wire because I saw it. I'm like 90% sure that they have different fake flowers. The question is whether or not I would like to those have those flowers. Not going to crochet the flowers. I don't know if I have yarn that I would like to crochet the flowers. I could do it. But if I'm going to crochet the flowers, then I have to plan a stream for it. And I have the next few streams already planned. So I would rather make a new one quickly behind the scenes, wear it, and then plan a flower crown, like crochet flower crown for the future, and then do it. I can have two, you know. I know that there are some good crochet carnations out there. I love carnation. Carnations are actually my favorite flower. I have seen those too. I have even made bouquets of flowers before. I have made a bouquet of flowers for my grandma at some point. My grandma, I love giving my grandma crochet things. She's my favorite person to give crochet things to. And like everybody that has gotten a crochet gift for me has like been happy and thankful and everything. But there is a huge difference between what a person that doesn't crochet like can realize about how, for example, long a project took, and what a person who has been crocheting knows about it. And I know that, so my grandma is the only person that I know IRL that has been crocheting and knitting in her life. Yeah, understanding the effort put in, exactly. And so she's the only person that can understand how much time I have put into those things. So she, like, there's a difference in her reaction to anybody else, and I love it because I know that she knows and I feel appreciated. I was wondering if I could do like minus uh, amount of coins, but I haven't figured that out. But I also thought that that might be like very disappointing, so I decided that even if I figured that out, I wouldn't really do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this one is okay. Also, I've realized that if I want to make it a pattern, I will have to have some kind of pattern testers. Might be a bit too negative. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, this is the circle that we have. It is flat. You can't see it, but it's flat. I can show you from the side. It's pretty flat. Okay, and now, wait, let me do one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so this is 14. Okay, let's do single crochet. Wait, that means I have 4 for each. Okay. Half double crochet, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I have put a spike into 4 stitches and it's like a, maybe I just need to make more spikes. 28, what I can divide 28 by 4, 7. Is there anything else? 2, 14. Not really, no. Oh, now I'm thinking that maybe I should have put 15, 30, and do 10 spikes. Because I don't like how this spike looks. It's too wide. That is my problem. It's becoming too wide. Okay, I'm gonna frog it all. It's fine. That's, I think, how the process of making a pattern looks like. Hopefully. Or I will feel bad about myself. Oh, also another thing that is unfinished is my cloud hat. Schmick, have you seen the cloud hat? I have a problem with it. So it is at the point where I have sticked all the polymer filling and I think it looks pretty cool. But the polymer filling doesn't necessarily want to stay in place. I'll show you then. Give me a second. This is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty cloudy. I can show you the other side. I like it a lot. But the problem is, as I saw, you were gluing the poly to the outside. That is so fluffy. It is so fluffy. But the problem is, like, there is no way for me how heavy it is. It's not that heavy. I don't have space to weigh it right now. I have a weight in here. I'd say like, I don't know, half a kilo. I am very bad with like figuring out how heavy something is, but I would say definitely less than a kilogram. Yeah, between half a kilo to a kilo. And so there is no way for me to glue all of the polymer filling. Like I can glue like patches of it uh, with the hot glue, but the thing is, the polymer filling is very thin, so I need to have at least 2 layers of it to cover the whole thing, which means that the layer that is on top is not glued. It's only like sticking to the other polymer filling because they are not like smooth, right? But the thing is that makes handling it very not fun, because like I can easily pick the polymer filling out, and also just like it is coming out by itself sometimes. So I'm thinking that I need something to put on top of it to make it not move. But the thing is that one thing is that like the biggest thing about it is the fact that it looks so fluffy. So I cannot like make it not fluffy because it's gonna lose the whole fluffiness of it. But also I need something that I can spray. But isn't that the nature of polyfilling, that is fluffs off? I mean, I would prefer if it didn't, because I'm gonna end up having that in my hair and not realizing it for like half of the stream. So I would prefer if it just stayed in place. Also, like even when I'm picking it up, I can feel how fragile it is. So if I could do something about it, then I would prefer to do something about it. And one thing that I tried is I have like a coating spray for paintings. Actually, I haven't checked the result. I'm gonna put it back. So I am basically sealer, yeah, something like that. And I've tried it. Ooh. I've tried it on some cotton. Wait, it actually made a pretty good layer. If I did few layers, that would be pretty good. Another thing I want to try, and the reason why I want to go to the craft store is because that last time I have been in that craft store, I saw that they have spray glue, and I think that could be pretty cool. And I do the thing that I want to do. Another thing that I wanted to do was to just mix liquid glue with water to get it to the like water down consistency and spray it on. But I don't have a single empty spray bottle, nor do I have something that is in a spray bottle that I could use up quickly. Like I have found two things that I have in spray bottles, and both of them are almost full. Oh, I just found third thing, but that is also almost full. And I'm not gonna wait like 5 months for me to use up a hair conditioner or something just to finish that. I need the thing quicker. PVA with water works. I used to seal miniatures. What is PVA? PVA glue. Yeah, but I don't have a way to put it onto something, right? So I'm hoping that the spray glue, first of all, I hope that they still have it. And second of all, I hope that it will work. I will also test it on the cotton to make sure that I don't ruin the thing. So there's the hard part. I have an airbrush. Ooh, airbrush will be really cool. Yeah, I usually have a spray bottle on hand. I used to have a spray bottle just with water, but I think not recently, a few months ago, it started smelling weird, and I decided that maybe it's time to get rid of the bottle. And since then, I have not replaced my spray bottle. So I don't have anything. But that's why I like to keep containers from stuff, because you can use them later. But yeah, I'm thinking that the spray glue can just work instead. So I'm gonna do that. And when all of that is sealed, I'm gonna add beads on the bottom. And I'm thinking like throughout the whole thing, because I think it looks kind of boring a lot right now. So I'm gonna add some beads so that you just have some colors in it. And it will be finished. I would love to have some kind of like dreamy photo shoot with it, because not to toot my own horn here, but I think it looks really good. And I am very impressed with how well it works, because I have been, I wouldn't say doubtful, but like I wasn't sure if it's gonna look good throughout the whole process. Well, now you are on a losing streak. Mm, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, dreamy photo shoot. I would like to have a dreamy photo shoot with it, but I have no idea how to. I mean, I could just like book a photography session, but those are expensive. So, and I don't really have an idea of how to do it myself. We do have a camera, like me and my boyfriend, we have a camera to do it, but I don't know where I could do it and how to make it dreamy. So, yeah, I know I had one photo shoot. I thankfully didn't have to pay for it, but I know how expensive it was. I have pictures of it. The thing is, I have pictures from it and they look good, but I already talked about it. I am scared of many things on the internet and things that people can do, like sharing my personal data and also sharing anything that will show my body more than like just my face, because I'm scared that somebody's going to make porn, because current technology let them do that, and I'm scared of doing that. And the photography session is like I have sexier looks in it. I don't say sexy, but they like show my body, so I'm scared to show them. I'm scared what can happen if I show them. Maybe not. But photography is a whole thing to learn. That's true too. But I have a, what is it called? Like a picture of me printed, like, what is it called? Like a big one. That's fair. Don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with. Yeah, that's why I usually, okay, today I have something better looking, but that's why I usually wear just big t-shirt. Portrait, not portrait, because it's my full body. Portrait is like just this, I think. Just printed photo of me, but like a big one, not like a small one that you put into an album. That is schmexy, and I really like it. Here I don't have anywhere to hang it, but I would like to hang it somewhere, even though it's a picture of me. But I look good in it. I I I think looking at myself looking good is not that bad. So I would like to have it somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, fuck me. Why not hang it up then? Because I don't have anywhere to do it. Because I don't want to like put not screws. nails into the walls here, and I don't have any like nails that have been already done here. I fucked up. So here is the end of the row, right? Here's the beginning of the row. I fucked up here on the second stitch. I have to unravel this whole row to fix it. I put one stitch instead of two in there. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll fix it. It'll be fine. I hope. I'm starting to get worried about the writing the pattern part because I'm like doing some weird things here when it comes to the first and the last stitch of the row. I don't know if I'll be able to write it down properly, but maybe I can figure out a better way to do it without me needing to write it down anyway. Okay, let's hope that this time I did everything correctly. And also another thing is that even if I could put in nails here, I have so much furniture here that I don't have that much wall space. Like the most wall space that I have is what you see here. I have barely anything else. Oh, also another thing is that is a schmexy photo, and owner of this house sometimes comes into my room. So yeah, I'm not sure if I would like them to see that. Also, I have the macarons. I'm gonna eat the macaron. I'm so hungry. I should eat something better than macaron. But also, I did eat before the stream. We have, wait, delicious dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. Do you like white chocolate? I feel like white chocolate is very controversial when it comes to people liking it or not liking it. I feel like people either love it or hate it. I personally love it. I'm gonna try the dark chocolate. They're so tiny. Mm. Mm. It is good. I like some white chocolate. That's good. I think it's weird to not like it, but that's because I like it. I also like yogurt style chocolate. I have no idea what that is. I mean, like, I can understand it, but I never tried something like that. Can you describe it more? Is it just chocolate that tastes like yogurt? One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, let's go. Like cranberries that are dipped in a chocolate yogurt. Oh, so yogurt is in the tastes like chocolate. Is it is it like frozen after that? I've seen that people freeze yogurt and make like yogurt drops or something. That looks pretty good. No, it's a hard chocolate. Oh, finally a win. Wait, I I am convinced that I will die by choking on my own saliva. It happens so often. Like there has to be like 0.1% chance of you dying, and it will happen a few thousand times in a span of my life, and I will get to that 1.1% at some point. Yogurt chocolate. Well, Google is showing me chocolate yogurt, not yogurt chocolate. Cranberries dipped in yogurt chocolate. Google is not helping me at all. Oh, yogurt chocolate covered cranberries. Why is it called yogurt chocolate? Does it taste like yogurt? Search cranberries correct. Yeah, I did. I have found something. I never eaten it. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to try it. Let me. Mm, oh, we have that in Poland. I just never ate it. If I ever come across it, I will definitely try it. It looks good. It's sweet, but also has the slight sour yogurt taste. That sounds really good. Mm, okay, next. Okay, I'm gonna do the slip stitch and then okay, let me do single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, 2 chains, another double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet. Yeah, and we have the first spike, and this one is not like thick. Okay, we'll see how it will look when I'm done with all of them. Schmick, you watch people crafting a lot, I feel like, on Twitch. Doesn't that make you, like, for example, try crocheting? Do you do crafts? Here we can buy it in a pick a snack bulk bins. Just buy as much as you want, so no big commitment if you don't no if you don't like it. I like places that have like what you said, pick a snack bulk bins. but usually in Poland they are very expensive. Like I know, I have been. It's usually candy. That's one thing. Ooh, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. I know that you were making a Pokemon card. How has that been? Also, hello friends. I am Layla Weather. I crochet and do other crafts on Mondays, and I play games on Thursdays. Currently, I am making weather themed crochets. I am trying to make up patterns by myself. We also have gambling on stream, so you can try gambling if you'd like. It's only using our currency here, so you are not going to lose anything. I have already made a star, and I am currently trying to make sun, which we're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. But yeah, my stream is weather themed, so I'm trying to make weathers. And we're just chatting. You can tell me how has your week been, your weekend, your Monday, whatever. Tell me whatever you want, and you can gamble. You can go to channel point redeems, and then you can redeem weather report, daily weather report, and you will get one weather coin. Also, I was pretty sure that I turned off that requirement of having one thing. Warn against what, Schmick? Did I miss a message? Rigged. Oh, you lost one. I thought, okay, I thought it said that you don't have required one coin because I know that I can also like make it so that you cannot gamble unless you have at least one coin. But yeah, I did turn it off. You can gamble every 3 minutes. It's a little bit more than it's gonna be in the future, but because it's the first stream, and I would really like somebody to actually win something and buy something on the weather shop, so I made it like more available. Oh, and also when you buy something, that's what I'm going to crochet. So if you, for example, buy starry weather, you're gonna get a star. If you get a sunny weather, I'm gonna get a sun. Also, I'm getting another like wiggly stuff, which is not good. Maybe, but I don't want to make it thick. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, lovely blossom. Thank you so much. So I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I should just put less stitches in it. Maybe that's the answer. And when I crochet it, I will put it on that garland. I am still not used to not mirrored camera, so bear with me. But it will be there and it will be on stream forever. Okay, I don't know if forever, but for a long time. Nice to meet you. Blossom is just fine, thank you. Nice to meet you too, Blossom. How are you? How has your week been? But I'm not putting that many. Maybe if I try it without the chains in the middle, but I don't think that's the reason why it's. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of putting two double crochets in, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm doing a-okay, just about to get to work, but I was rated with Charmander. That's good. Enjoy the stream, I'll have a lurk. Happy lurking and thank you for lurking. I'll try to do a single crochet, double crochet, 2 chains, double crochet, and a single crochet. Not that bad. Not perfect, but could be worse. What if I tried to do the second double crochet in I'm trying to think about you. So every spike that I have starts and ends with a single crochet. For example, here, like I had the single crochets on both ends, but I'm thinking that what I could do is have just one single crochet instead of two on that like down thing, and that is less stitches, so less likely to wibble and wobble. And I'm thinking how I can utilize it. What if I did this? I don't like it. But I'll try to do a second one just to make sure that I don't like it. Because maybe if I do two next to each other, it'll be fine. No, it's not fine. I don't like it. You're on a losing streak, Schmick. Okay, I'm adding half double crochet. I'm also wondering if maybe the fact that I do chains at the top makes it more round. Maybe not bad. Last 6 out of 7 have been lost. Ooh. Well, it's good that you're gambling here instead of in real life. You know, in real life, you already wouldn't have a house. And also, I am drinking tea out of a wine glass because I was trying to make a casino vibe, but I'm not really into drunk streams, so I just have tea in a wine glass. A67. No, Charmander, no. Wait, I did two double crochets. I was supposed to do. Wait, huh? Did I not? Okay. I don't know what I did. I'm trying to make a second thingy. Okay, maybe it's not bad. I don't know why this one looks more round than this one. I'm not sure what I did there. But I think it's okay. It doesn't seem to wiggle and wobble. Oh, my nose is itchy. I've had like a spray thingy for my nose that made it not itchy, but I ran out of it. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do. I mean, I could go to a doctor, but I hate going to a doctor. Well, that's another thing about I don't really want to go to a physio with my back. I hate going to doctors. I will genuinely do everything in my power to not go to a doctor. I just think that it's, I don't want to call it a waste of time, but it uses a lot of my time. Like I have to get to the doctor, I have to wait in the line. Also in Poland, every doctor is late like 30 minutes. So I have to wait those 30 minutes. And then I talk with that doctor for 5 minutes just to get a little prescription. And I again have to spend another half an hour to get to home or whatever. I don't like it. I would rather figure out the solution myself. It is what getting wibbly and wobbly again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I know, but I don't know how to fix it. Maybe I can just pretend that it's fine. That's a solution. So I do like the shape of it. Or maybe I can just make it wibble and wobble and not release a pattern. That's a solution too. I mean, from there, you're not gonna be able to really see it, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at it, seeing that it's not really fine. But like when I flatten it out on my desk, it's pretty flat. Oh, not this stitch. I was wondering if you can hear me eating, but thankfully not. Manda might be the one to ask if pinning would flatten it out for you what you want. I mean, if I like stretched it, it would probably get to that point. But if Charmander is here, I'd love to know her thoughts. But overall, it is like the issue of putting too many stitches. I think there are like some rules rules in crochet, like how much you can increase each round to get a flat thing, and I'm just not following those rules. Also, I've got gas in my car finally. I don't know if you Schmick remember, but I was telling you about the gas prices and that they are going to be lower in April for us. And they did go down. And although I haven't seen it with my own eyes, I have read some. It actually went down. It did. It didn't go down to like the prices before the war, but it went down to. It went down from what it was. Sorry, what I was washing. Sorry, what I was washing the place. So, my things like wibble and wobble, and like we are wondering what to do with it. I think it's just the fact that I put too many stitches. But I was wondering if I blocked it, like stretched it a little bit, if that would help with it. And Shpik was saying that maybe you can answer my question on or whether or not it will help. How to make not flat enough because flat, yeah. Yeah, that's from too many stitches. You could definitely block it. So yeah, soak it and then pin it to dry. Yeah. I'd rather have this pattern just not have too many stitches, but I don't know how else to make good looking spikes without adding too many stitches. And I don't want to look it up because I don't want to like just remake somebody's thing, because I'm trying to come up with the patterns myself. I think I'm just gonna, what I said, I'm just gonna try a little bit more off stream. Hopefully it's not gonna happen for the rest of the things that I'm making. Nice. Ooh. And we have a little star. Maybe do less points. Yeah, but the thing is, the points will stretch out, and I tried to do that, and they, in my opinion, looked ugly because they were too thick. Okay, we have the sun. It's more wibbly and wobbly than the star, but we have both of them. I will try to just try other things, experiment with it. That's what I was looking for. I'll try to experiment with it. We will have a break in a second, and I will put it up for you, Schmick. Give a kiss to your star. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you give it a kiss? Tell it to not wake me up at night. And I don't know, tell it to behave well. Did you do it? I hope that you did. It will be watching over me sleeping, which that makes it kind of creepy, but that's okay. Where do you want it? You can choose every spot. Wishing sweet dream. Okay, you'll be wishing me sweet dream every night. I like that. Oh yeah, and we have ads in 3 minutes. How many stitches did you do in the first row? The first one has 15, second one has 30, and that was flat. And here I have, oh my god, how many? 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in every 3 stitches, so 50. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do 40 maximum, something like that. Yeah, and here I have 15 in the center, and then 1, 2, 3, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 every 3 stitches. And they're both wibbly and wobbly. But surprisingly, this one is more. I don't know if it's because the yarn is thinner. Honestly, probably too many stitches in the first row. Most circles need 6 to 8. When I was watching, so I know that single crochets do that, but I use not half double, I use double crochets. And when I was watching some TikToks about it, they said to put like over 20 in the first row. And also, as I said, it like the problem is starting to happen when I do the last row. I can try 6 stitches. I do have one more thing that I will start with a circle, so. But first we have adds, and I'll double crochet like 12. I can do 12 with the next one. I'll do the raindrop next. But we will have adds, so remember to get some water, get some snacks, take your medication. If you need to go stretch, go touch some grass, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. And we are back, and there's your star. I think it. Wait, there's your star. I think you look so cute. Oh my god, I'm in love with it. Because the more stitches you add, kinda stops it from being a flat circle in the beginning. I'll try to do. Wait, wait. I forgot about that. Perfect. I'm glad that you like it. I think we'll do this color for maybe not this one. This one. Which one do I like? This one. I'm gonna do this one for the drop, the raindrop. Oh, it's double stranded. Okay, I think it's fine. Right, you said 12. Okay, I'll try to do 12. Just imagine if I want another. I mean, I was hoping to get at least like 5 weathers today, so I can quit anytime. I mean, you will be forced in like 2.5 hours or so because I will finish the stream. Mm, Charmander, can I call you Charmander or do you prefer Manda or something else? Should I count the chains at the beginning as Stitch? I do need to get to bed. Then do that. Go to bed then. The gambling will be here next time you come, so I'm gonna run away. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 4 more. You do a chain 3 and then for the second round crochet into the third chain as a stitch, then yes, count it as a stitch. Okay, I will then. This yarn is thicker. You can call me anything. Okay. It does seem a little bit tight, but maybe it's fine. But I do have thicker yarn. I don't know if that affects it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, 6, 10. If a double crochet, do 12 stitches, not 6. I did 12. I just count the stitches like 2 every single time, so I don't have to count each one of them. So 6 is 12 for me. I just counted weird. And now with the increases, does it also like matter? Oh, also I realized that with the pattern that I'm making right now, I won't really see if it's getting wibbly and wobbly or not, because I'm not making a star or anything like that. But I will keep that in mind when I'll get to remaking the star and the sun. Also, how did your card turn out? Were you able to finish it? The card came out so cute. I'm going to glaze the clay things now. Oh, that's good. Will you post it somewhere on your social medias so that the world can see? I am really bad with posting on my social medias. I really dislike doing it. Maybe not even dislike doing it. I don't like editing mostly and like picking out a description and stuff like that. So I'm really bad. I know that I'm supposed to do it to grow and stuff like that, but I just don't like it. I just wish people, I don't know, naturally came to my stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I did 24 stitches on the second round. Ooh, this is going to be a big boy. Okay, right now I'm trying to make a raindrop. I have some, so when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notebook, which is where I made some ideas. I did 12 and 24, and I feel like it's slightly curving up, so as if it doesn't have enough stitches. But again, I'm using a completely different thickness of yarn, so that may be the fault. Yeah, and I just like I have drawn out some ideas on how to make it, and that's what I'm looking at. So with a raindrop, I just want like a triangle here. I'm just wondering how many stitches that should have. Like around 8. How many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be 2 here. That looks pretty good. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What? I don't know what. Like you're not gonna post it? Mm. Hmm. Okay, I think we have a pretty good, maybe not enough stitches. Okay. I did with the star, I did 15, so maybe it's like 14 or something. I don't know. I'll be trying. My idea now is to make rows that go like that, but they are smaller and smaller, and the edges like go into a triangle. I don't like how it looks. Okay, I might actually need to go back and do the 14 stitches because this is curving a little bit too much for me. I don't like the fact that it's hard to tell on the first round if it's enough or not. Like you have to do the second one to see anything. Or with mine, even the third one. Like mine, I mean the stars and the star and the sun. Okay, I think I'm gonna answer some questions. Because I think I told you everything that I wanted to tell you. I always think before the stream about what I want to talk about. And then during the stream, I forget at least half of the things. And then after the stream, I'm annoyed with myself that I forgot those things. But I have yet to decide to write them down or do something like that. Maybe at some point. So when I don't know what to talk about, I can answer some questions. I have no idea when we finished last time because I haven't used them in a while. What makes a day feel complete? Also, if you would like to answer the questions with me, feel free to do that. I would love to know your answers. What makes a day feel complete? I feel like if I did everything that I planned on doing, but also I usually plan on doing a lot and I'm never able to actually do everything that I have planned. But that's like a different issue. Put it before bed. Go to sleep, Schmick. Have a good night. I don't want to see you here anymore. Today. But at least you are going away on a win. Good night, Schmick. What part of the day do you usually waste? Evenings, I think. Like, I have a problem that I used to not have that problem at all, and I recently started to have it, but I will watch TikToks before going to sleep. And because it's end of the day and I don't have like that much energy anymore, it's hard to stop. And then I waste like half an hour or an hour watching TikToks instead of going to sleep. So that one definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I'm wondering how to do the decreases so like it actually looks good. Maybe I need to do like a single crochet here. That doesn't look good. Maybe half double crochet. I feel like the height difference now is not gonna be pretty. Maybe I just need less stitches. That's also an idea. Let's do 2 instead of 3. And now I can try to do a decrease here. Nope. Okay, let me try to actually go further with it. I don't know. How many stitches do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Well, maybe it's the opposite. I shouldn't be decreasing. I should be making a longer stitch at the end. What if I did a treble crochet here? Treble stitch. Nope. That's not it. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing, if you're wondering. This is how we're looking so far. Well, I don't like it. I know it looked so much easier on my pattern. Maybe I need to just overall make it smaller and not go that far. Hello, Hurricane Elias. Okay, I think this looks better. Hello, how are you? Okay, I think closer to looking like a raindrop. Also, I have another yarn chicken here. That's nice. A lot of my yarns are like secondhand, so they are not debased. Okay, besides the fact that it's coming out huge, I feel like we're getting there. Well, it's definitely not perfect. But I think it's manageable. Okay, I don't like what happened here. This is not very straight. But this side looks good. I have no idea what I did on this side to make it look ugly and on this side to make it look not ugly. But it is a teardrop shape if you ignore that one low. If you look at this side. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I think it's good enough so that I can work off of it later. And also I am now coming to the harder ones. I think the cloud is gonna be next. I really don't want to do the lightning because that one seems the hardest to do. I have to do cloud, lightning, and rainbow. Rainbow is gonna be the biggest. Excuse me. Okay, I'll try to do the cloud now. The cloud is also very ambitious. We have gone through the easier ones already, unfortunately. How long do I want it? I'm measuring because I made myself a scale here of how big I want those things. Not everything fits into that scale, but that's like I'm gonna work on that. But I'm trying to kind of be within that scale. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, that seems okay. Nope. When time passes the fastest for you? When I do cool things. When I'm streaming, it definitely passes really quickly. But I feel like overall, constantly. But I've heard that there's even some studies about it that the older you get, the quicker time passes for you. And I definitely feel that. But also, it may be because my days are very monotone and very similar to each other. So I don't know, constantly. What do you enjoy more when you're alone? Oh, I like to do a lot of things alone. I don't know if you hear the cat that is meowing uh, behind the door. But she's meowing. Okay, I can already see that I didn't really do it how I wanted. Yeah, I didn't. I have to make the chain longer. Okay, before I hit 6, not 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the 12. What time of day do you think the clearest? I feel like mornings. I am quite a morning person. But I do also, I don't really do it anymore because I have a pretty good sleeping schedule and I don't want to ruin it. But I remember that I used to like to, for example, on usually on Friday, I would stay up late and either do something or clean my apartment when I was living alone. Mm, and I could be really productive like after 10 p.m. and I would feel really productive because nobody else was awake and I was like, oh, well, I'm the only one awake and doing things. I'm so productive, which I would end up then sleeping up till late the next day. But at least I had everything done at that point. Right now I am at the point where if I go to sleep too late, then I will what? I will wake up feeling really bad, and I just don't do it because of that. Okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I'm doing the bottom first, and I'm gonna like swoop in again to this side, and hopefully that looks like a cloud. That one might actually be the easiest if it's gonna end up the way I think it will. Although I'm not really following the directions that I made, but if I would follow them, I think it will look worse than what I'm trying to make. Hmm. Okay, something that I didn't realize that I did in my, like what I draw is that like I'm going with stitches that way, and now I want to do something like I did here, but here. But the thing is that here, the top of the stitch is here, right? But if I now try to do it here, the top of the stitch is in like the bottom. I don't know if I am able to do that. I wonder if there's, oh, maybe I can like do an increase to make it more go to the side. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Let's try to do, oh, okay, it's kind of working, but it's too big now. Let's try to do it one stitch earlier. Okay, it's working. It's working. And now I just have to decrease those stitches. Well, that's not really perfectly round. Maybe I need one more stitch in there. And also decreasing one more. I feel like the problem happens when I'm decreasing. Okay, not bad. But also, I'm not sure if it looks like a cloud. Okay, I know what to do to make it look like a cloud, I think. How many stitches did I put in here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. That's 5. No, no, no. Come back, come back. Okay, I don't know if this resembles a cloud. I feel like it doesn't. Yeah, let me try to do the top maybe differently. I feel like it needs to end like that, like a dome here, and it's gonna look cloudy. Maybe not even the full thing, but like just here. Also, I'm not sure if it's not getting too tall. So I don't really want to make it longer. It's already like longer than the size that I wanted it to be. I'll try to do like bigger and bigger stitches as I go. Hopefully that can do that shape that I want. I don't like what happened here. Okay, I think it looks cloudy enough. Because again, I'm just like, I know that the first version is not gonna be perfect. I'm aware of that. I just want something that I can work off of. And I think I can work off of this. So here we have a cloud. I'm gonna weave in my ends here. Am I doing it because I don't want to do the lightning? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? What kind of situations drain your energy? I don't know if you guys ever heard or came across like people who are very energy draining. Like I have come across people who, no matter what kind of interaction I have with them, just the fact that I have an interaction with them, I am completely energy drained. I remember I have came across people like that. I like in real life, in person. That's what I want to say, in person. But I have also came across people like that on the phone. I used to work in kind of customer service, and most of my interactions were perfectly fine. But I had like a few interactions where they were just so unpleasant. There we go, a little cloud. Actually, I don't know if I want to change the design because it will be like there. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I'll try to, instead of doing like one swoop here, I'll try to make two. Maybe that will look more cloudy. I don't know, I think for now it's good enough. I have once had an interaction when somebody was screaming at me. I don't even remember why. I know that it wasn't our fault, it was like something wrong with the thing that they bought. But the thing is, we weren't the producer, we were the distributor. Is that what it's called in English? I think it is distributor. So like I didn't have anything to do with how the thing was made, but I was the one who got screamed at. Also, I worked at a company that thought, I don't know if thought is a good thing, had rules that like you always have to be nice to your clients no matter what. So I had to be nice to him still. One time I had somebody that was the most unreal interaction that I had. Like, I could not believe that somebody actually has a problem with that. And somebody called us being angry that our store is in a different city than they are located. Like, they were demanding that we will make a store in the city that they are in because they want to come in person. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. And like, I tried to help them through the phone. I was like, I wanted to resolve their issues through the phone or through email, and they're like, no, I want to come in person, and if not, then I'm just gonna return it. Oh, okay, okay. But I, for example, remember one interaction when somebody called about the fact that their child like uses the thing a lot and that the child broke it, and we're like, okay, yeah, like we can fix it on warranty. And they send us that thing, and the box had a drawing that was clearly made by the child, with like, thank you for helping us, written on it also by the child. I think that was one of the cutest things that I came across working there. I don't know what I did with that. This is the first spike. I don't know what I did with it because everything else looks good, and this one is like round. You see it? This one is round, this one is spiky. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Oh, I really wish it wasn't wonky. I really do. I actually have an idea how to do it to maybe make it less wonky. To like stretch each one of them onto 4 stitches, and then only one will have 2 stitches. Do I want to try that now instead of making the lightning? Yes, I do. I definitely do. What color do I want to make it? I have yellow. I don't have that much. Maybe I have enough. This is how much yellow I have. Okay. Let me use the yellow. I'll start with 14, then I will do 28 on the second round. And then I'll try to do 1 spike per 4 stitches, and 1 spike is going to be 5 stitches. I think this should work. I really hope it will, because I don't have any other ideas and I don't want to look it up because I don't want to just copy somebody. What makes being alone feel good? I think my favorite thing about being alone, especially living alone, was that I did not have to care about anybody else. And the fact that I didn't have, like, everything was done my way. I am a very, like, I like when things are done my way, and I get very annoyed when they aren't. So when I was living alone, everything was being done my way. And if it wasn't, then I was the only person to blame. And I also like being in charge. And again, living alone, I was in charge and everything, like, I would decide. I love that so much. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 4 more. So yeah, there's, like, I definitely like living with my boyfriend, obviously. I have him right next to me. And also, even when we were living, not living together, he was almost living in my apartment. But there are definitely parts that I miss from living alone. 1, 2, 3. But one thing that I prefer here is that we always have, that will sound so bad, we always have food in the fridge. And let me explain. Like, I would buy myself food, but the thing is that I never knew what I was going to want to eat in the next few days, so I never knew what to buy. And I didn't want to buy everything because it would go bad before I was able to eat it. And now that everybody in the house, like, we share all of the food, we have more things because they will, like, be eaten eventually because more people are eating them. Although I do usually have, like, a comfort food that I just eat every single day, um, which is something that I didn't have when I was living alone. Because why would I? That would be too good. But I like that about not living alone. But also, there is a part of me that, so when I live here, I don't cook for myself. There's somebody who cooks, like, for everybody. I would like to sometimes cook for myself, and you're probably thinking, well, you probably can, and I can, but the thing is that if I have somebody else who can do it for me, then I don't really want to do it for, right? Because I don't have to. And if I had to, then I feel like I could make some things that I would like to eat. Does it make sense? I don't know if it does. It does in my head. Okay, I think this is the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yes, we have 28. Okay, and my idea was to do single crochet in the first stitch, half double crochet in the second stitch, then 2 double crochet with 2 chain space in the third one, and then half double crochet in the next one, and then again single crochet, half double crochet, wait, chain space. Okay, this is what we're looking like. I like the peak, it's not bad, but this looks flat. So I'm thinking that instead of the single crochet here, I'm going to do a slip stitch to make it lower. Okay, yes, I think that helped a lot. Also, the more I look at this yellow, the more green it looks for me, which is not the perfect color for sun, but that's okay. You can't really see it from there, so I'm gonna be honest, guys, I really hope that you guys, my viewers, will actually like all the weather store stuff and the weather coins that I'm making, because it makes me really excited, and I would love if you guys were also excited about all of those things. I see that Schmick had fun with the gambling, so I hope that more people like it. Because I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears in it. Almost. But yeah, I'm just trying to make things that I think I would like in other streamers. And I hope I'm making a good job. What kind of lighting do you prefer in a room? The big lights. I love my big lights. I know that currently on the internet, a lot of people are hating on big lights, and you guys are so wrong. The big lights are the answer. Mainly because if I don't have the big lights, I will fall asleep. Especially if I'm like watching a movie or something, I need to have the big lights, because if I don't, then my brain interprets it as night and I fall asleep. And that's it. So I need all the lights. Also, I don't see well when I don't have the lights, and I'm usually doing things, so I need to see well. But yeah, for example, I have 2 big lights in this room. I can show you, and I have turned on both of them every single day. Wait, okay, that one doesn't work. Don't mind that. But I have LEDs here, and I have lights here, and I have both of them on. I used to. Oh, don't look at my door. Don't look at my door. Okay, there we go. I used to only turn on the lights, not the LEDs. But I don't know, for a few months now, that has not been enough for me. I have momentarily forgotten where are the buttons on my light. But we're good now. What kind of background noise do you like? So overall, I really like music, but it just depends on what I'm doing. So for example, when I'm focusing, I'm always listening to Experience by, and I'll probably butcher the name, but Ludovico Einaudi. It's like a classical music, I think you can say. But I've heard like the BPM or something is good for focus, and I started using it, and I've used it so much that now when I hear that music, I know it's focus time. Like I don't even know if the BPMs was like actually true, but I just associated it with focus by myself. So I do really like listening to that one. I don't like those questions. What kind of vibe do you like when you're doing nothing? Are there people who are actually able to do nothing? First of all, I will feel bad with myself if I don't do anything productive. And second of all, I don't want to be left alone with my thoughts, okay? I need something to do so I don't think too much. I can think a little, not too much. Also, isn't doing nothing considered meditating? But then if it is, then it's not doing nothing anymore. Because actually meditating is not exactly doing nothing, because you are like focusing on your brain and your thoughts and stuff. Maybe not thoughts, brain usually, or like relaxing certain parts of your body or stuff like that. I don't know, like my ADHD brain, I have 1,000 thoughts every second. And I have to act on them. And I also have like 1,000 ideas of what I could do, especially now that I have a stream. Okay, I think, besides the fact that it's really bright, I think this is looking really good. It's flat. It's not getting wibbly wobbly. I think that's our first finished thing. And I'm worried that a star and sun are going to look too similar to each other. You can see the star there in the corner. But we will know. We will know that they are different things, right? Okay, so I have 2 suns that can be redeemed. I'm happy with that. I'm wondering if I can do the star now. How do I want to do the star? How many? I have 30. 20, no. So the star has more stitches in each spike, because this one goes up to double crochet. The star went up to treble crochet. But also with star, I do want to have 5 of those spikes. I will have ads in 3 minutes. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think with the star, I need to do some math off stream and figure it out that way. Okay, I think after the break, I will attempt to. I don't want to do the lightning, because the lightning. Why I don't want to do the lightning is that the lightning uses similar technique to this, at least like what I've planned, and I don't like how it looks. So that's why I don't want to do it. Okay, I will try the lightning, and if we have time, I'll try to do the rainbow. I actually think the rainbow should be pretty easy. Maybe I can try starting with the rainbow. And then I will do the lightning at the end. I don't know. I also don't know how long I will stream for because we are at 3 hour mark. But I think I'm feeling pretty good. I just need to get some better questions. That will definitely make me feel better. I'll try to work on that during the break. Yeah, also, if you're new here, I am taking breaks every hour because there are ads and I don't want you to miss anything. So I also take a break for myself. So that's how we are doing it here. So my lips are dry. Okay, we will have a double break now. So, as per usual, remember to drink water, get some snacks, take your medication. If you need to go stretch, go touch some grass, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. And we are back. I will not be putting my headphones on, so I am kind of hoping that nobody like does any sound things, or I'm not gonna hear them because my head is hurting from the headphones. Also, I like looked in the mirror and I realized how long my hair is. I thought my hair was like up to here, but it's not. It's longer. I don't know how I didn't realize it. Probably because I usually put my hair up. I very rarely have my hair down. My hair is getting pretty long. Like looking at the fact that it has been like this short a few years ago, not bad. Not bad if you ask me. I have better questions, I think. And what we are doing rainbow. Rainbow, I believe, is supposed to have 6 colors. I don't have 6 colors of the rainbow, but I have 6 colors of reds and pinks. I even have 7 of them. So that's what I'm going to use. I just need to put them in like a nice order. Okay, this. I have first 5, but that's when like I'm starting to have problems with it. Okay, I think I did it. How do I? Hello, Tina. How are you? How are you? We are crocheting. I have the first Schmidt got first star. We have it here. We have gambling if you'd like to gamble. And I'm currently making up patterns. I'm good. How are you? I'm okay. I'm usually very good during streams, but today I'm feeling a little bit down, and it's the first time stream was not really able to make me feel that much better. But I'm getting through it. Cute star, thank you. I also have 2 tries at a sun. This is a one that didn't really go well, and this is a new one, which is very bright. So it looks. I have. Okay, this one's ugly, but this is a raindrop. It's ugly. I'm gonna work on it. I'm like trying to make the first pattern, and then I'm going to be fixing it on my own time. But I'm trying to like make as many patterns as I can right now, so then I can just try to fix them. I think this side looks a-okay, but this one is, I don't know what happened here. I don't know why it's bulky like that. I did something, but I don't know what. And it looks ugly. So yeah, I'm sorry you're not 100%, but I'm glad you're streaming and hanging out with us. Yeah, it is like one of my favorite parts of my week to stream. So yeah, I would never miss it, I think. And I have a cloud, which I don't know. On one hand, I feel it's not perfect, but on the other hand, it will be like, I don't know, 3-4 meters behind me. So maybe you won't be really able to see it. Actually, I can maybe put it there and we can judge. Okay, I will put the be right back screen, but you can still hear me. And I'll put it there and we will see. That will be the best way to judge it. Okay, right below the star. Also, I'm realizing that I'm putting blue on blue. So I don't know how well you will be able to see it. You can't tell. So I think that means that it's good enough. I think it's fine. Is that a new mic? I mean, it's the one that I have been testing for the past 2 streams. I decided that I will have it. I do have to like work a little bit on filters. I am picking way too often. But I think it sounds pretty good, and I like the fact that it's on me. because I definitely had an issue with like leaning back and not being heard through the old mic. I think it sounds good. I agree that it sounds good. I think it can sound a little bit better. And as I said, like picking, and I think it doesn't pick up like quieter sounds too. I checked some VODs today, and I think there are like small things that I can tweak in OBS. I think. I hope. Yeah, and I will stay with that. Yeah, I just like it. It's on me. It's comfortable. I don't have nothing is like taking up space on my desk. Nothing is. I had a problem where so I have my second screen here, and this is also where I had the mic. So the mic was covering some of the screen, and I don't have that. I don't have cables. I like it. I like it, and it doesn't have a delay. I was worrying that it's going to have a delay since it's wireless, but as far as experiment and Wolf told me, it doesn't have a delay, so it works, and I like it. I'm glad you like it. It's I can tell you what it is if you were ever interested. It's Pulu's. I think it's pretty popular brand. I don't know what. Oh, PU648B. I think they only have like one thing. I might be wrong though. I don't know, but I feel like it's the mic that everybody is using. How was your weekend been, Tina? Did you do something fun? I had work this weekend, but it went really well. So I was really happy about that. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I don't really remember. My weekend was lovely. I had an afternoon tea with a friend and Chinese food. Ooh, that's so cute. I think you're kind of answering my question, but I feel like not never been in a UK, and for me, afternoon tea was like a myth. But I understand that you guys actually like go for an afternoon tea or have a tea in the afternoon. I hope work was okay. It was better than okay. It was really good. I was very proud of myself. I'm pretty like new to what so because I run a business with my boyfriend. I'm pretty new to it. So like I'm learning, and I think I did really well last time. I will have again work. I will have a lot of work Friday and Saturday this week. But it went really well, so I'm glad. I'm happy. Afternoon tea is tea and lots of cake and snacks. But like, is it something that, for example, you do every single day, or is it like a going out thing? I feel like in Poland, if we go out in the afternoon, it's either coffee or drinks, like alcohol drinks. These are not that popular. What am I doing? This is not what I'm doing. It's like going out, but you can also do it at home for cheaper. Okay, that's cute. I like that idea. Because I don't like coffee, especially in the afternoon because I'm not gonna fall asleep. And with drinks, I like how do you say it? Like I drink less. I was trying to say it in a better way, but I started drinking less. Um, because I've learned about how bad it is for your health. So I decided that I don't want to do it. Mm, so I'm drinking like maybe once a month now. And as I said, when you're going out with people, those two things are usually what you're doing. You can also go out for dinner, but that's like the more expensive version. Thankfully, me and my bestie both like going on walks, so we usually, if we're going out, we're going for a walk. Have I ever told you guys how I met my bestie? I met my bestie on Tinder. I met most of the people that I known on Tinder. Like right now, I only have contact with, well, my boyfriend and my best friend. But like when it comes to people that I had been friends with since I moved out of my parents' house, there was one person that I met IRL, and like four people that I met on Tinder. Sometimes my friends come around and we play on the Nintendo Switch. Ooh, that's nice. So if we're meeting at home with my best friend, we usually do some like arts and crafts because we are both artsy and craftsy. I even taught her to crochet once, but she did make a heart. She make a little heart. She had it on her Christmas tree that year, but she didn't really enjoy doing it. I'm and my friend are Bumble BFF, so I get you. Well, I didn't met it. So I know that Bumble has that like function when you are meeting friends. Tinder doesn't. I remember with one person, we don't really speak anymore. Not that we argue or anything. I feel like just the friendship just naturally ended. The rainbow is gonna be huge. This is what one layer looks like. It's gonna be 6 times that. So like 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have space for that. So we need to make this smaller. Uh, there was one girl that I met. We are both bisexual, and we were both into each other. But because we were both really bad at flirting, neither one of us realized that the other one is also into that person. So we became friends. And when we found out that we were into each other, it was like, we're friends. There's no point of like destroying the friendship for trying something else. Uh, so we never did. But yeah. And the thing is, I thought I was good at flirting. And I thought that she just didn't like me. Like, maybe not that didn't like, she didn't like me in that way. That's so cute though. Kind of frustrating though. But it's a nice story to tell though. Mm, I don't know if I should do half double crochet or single crochet, but I think half double crochet are similar height to what I just did, and single crochet should be smaller, so I'll go for singles. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Do you also have that? Anybody? Like, I will have a word in my head, and suddenly I have either a song or a TikTok sound associated with that word in my head. Also, Tina, we have gambling. If you'd like to try, is exclamation mark gambling. I think I already said it, but Schmick won the star already. He also went bankrupt when he had a lot of points, because you can do that too. But you can try if you'd like. And I think I'm gonna go to questions. What's something you used to think was normal until you realized it isn't? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that counts, but when I was living, like the first place that I lived after moving out of my parents, I lived in like a shared house, and like there was a space. So we lived like three people, me and one other person, we always put our shoes in like one space. Like mine was in one space, her was in one space. And usually the third person would like see that. But there was one girl, she kept coming home earlier than me, and she was putting her shoes in my spot, and I would always move them and put my shoes there. And the next day she would do that again, and it was months. And she like didn't see that, and I thought that it's not significant enough for me to actually tell her to stop doing that. Like, if you're getting your shoes moved every single day, okay, maybe not every single day, Monday through Friday, for months, are you not realizing it? I know, it was pissing me off every single day I came home from work, but again, I feel like not significant enough to talk with somebody about it. Is there anything else? Oh, I know. Not being able to stop thinking. I talked about it just a second ago, but I constantly have thoughts about everything and anything. I constantly have thoughts, and there are people who don't have thoughts, which like I wish I had that luxury. But yeah, I there is no way. Like when I'm trying to meditate, I can get like, I know, 10 seconds, 15 without thinking. I need to meditate more though, because it did feel good to not have thoughts. Okay, the yarn that I'm using right now is a lot thinner than the one I used first. So I'm not sure if what I'm doing here is going to be like perfectly measurable. I'm thinking about doing like an increase every other stitch, because I think in every stitch that's too much. Also, I'm kind of realizing that I could just do like straight rainbow, how like the rainbow flag looks like. It'll probably be fine. But also my perfectionist brain doesn't like it enough. So we will try to do a half circle. Also, I'm realizing that I can do it all just going one way. Like I don't have to go like that, because I'm starting each round with a new color, so I can do all of them going one way. Okay, I didn't do it so far, but I can keep that in mind for the future. Okay, I did something. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I know. This has to go through here. Okay, one stitch. Get in there. Did I start off with an increase? I did. It is getting more circular than I would like. But I can kind of stretch it to be like that. So you can definitely see the difference in the thickness of the yarns, but that's okay. It's the first try. It's fine. Also, I recently realized that since I am the person who's like making all the cakes with my yarn, I could maybe make the cakes in a way where this is sticking out the end. because so far I'm not doing that, but it would make my life nicer and easier if I did. So I might need to start doing that. Okay, I think now I will do an increase every third stitch. I actually have no clue how often I should be doing the increases, since I'm not doing a circle. I've started like with a like this shape. You know what I mean? Like I have a hole here. If I was starting here, I would kind of know that it's like every stitch, then every other one, every third one, and so on. And this is kind of what I'm doing. Thing is, I don't know if I'm right, you know? Okay, but I think after the rainbow, I will be finishing. I feel like I don't know, I have like phases of my life where I have very tight shoulders, and I am currently going through that phase, and I'm not enjoying it at all. So I think I need to end the stream and relax a bit. What's a small decision that unexpectedly changed your whole day? I don't know if that counts, but somebody was like one of the first things that I came across in the morning. Somebody made me so angry, and I don't really get angry that much. Maybe a little more recently, but they maybe made me so angry that I was literally shaking because of how angry I was. So that was a fun start of my morning. That's also the second thing that contributed to me not having fun. I don't remember what was the first one though. I don't know. Okay, this is becoming more of a circle than I would like it to be. Okay, so maybe every fourth one I'll try to do the increase. Okay, so far so good. Although I think I should be starting with maybe a little less stitches, like two less or something. Or maybe I shouldn't do, maybe I should do less increases on the second row. Well, actually first row after the chain. Hmm. I'll have to try and see. Let me just do one thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm actually thinking that maybe I should end the stream now, like in a sec. I don't know why. I don't get like tired little by little. I'm fine, and then I kind of crash, and I can feel that I have very little energy, and I can feel that now. Also, I think I need to redo the whole rainbow. Yeah. I like the colors though. They blend pretty well. If you're tired, please rest. Yeah, I will. I will. Even if I wanted to. Mm, even if I didn't want to rest, I would have to because my brain just turns off basically. Mm, okay, I think I'm gonna send you to ranch. We have our raid message. If you'd like to copy that, please do. Thank you, Looking Glasses, from being here. For being here. Okay, let's do the raid, and I will say my goodbyes. Ranch, pesto. Thank you, Tina, for being here. Okay, thank you guys for being here. On Thursday, we will be finishing Detroit Become Human, which I'm very excited about. Although I am kind of sad that it's gonna be ending. And then on Monday, we will be making the unicorn horn, and I will be making a unicorn onesie. So if you'd like to see that, same time next week. Yeah, I will send you to Ranch, show her some love, and copy the run raid call if you'd like. I would really appreciate you for doing that. Remember to take care of yourself. If you have to raid and run, that's okay too. Remember to take care of yourself first. And oh, I'm sorry, I hit it directly. Yeah, take care of yourself. Remember to drink water, get some snacks, take your medication if you need to stretch, touch some glass, and hopefully I'll see you on Thursday or next week. Goodbye.